How satisfying is this win and the way your team played tonight?
The boys came to play, and if it wouldn't have been, I think, for they got great goaltending, especially in the first two periods, where he was the difference. I think we probably would have been up by more than 2. But played a good game, played the way we had to play, and were able to pull it off.
Everyone knows how great your goaltender is, but can you talk with the third period tonight, just an example of why he has the reputation he has had?
I mean, we played real well in front of him, and we all knew that at some point they were going to have a push, and he'd have to make the saves also, and he did for us. He was real solid. We had a couple of breakdowns around our net, and he made some real big saves. Got a little unlucky there on their only goal, blocked a shot, and the guy was able to jump on the rebound there. But give Philly credit. I mean, it was a great series. There was so little separating both teams. Both teams battled real hard, and we were able to come ahead.
Talk a little bit about Carcillo and how much of an igniter that goal was, and why you opted to go back to him today.
Well, to your second question, I just felt that Game 7 like this, I'd rather go with experience, and he had been in those situations before, and he came up and he did a good job. He obviously scored that big first goal for us. And what was your first question?
Just how much of it, after the scoreless first period, how much of that kind of, you guys seem to gain energy from that?
Yeah, well, with that and the fact that we got great fan support tonight. I mean, they were behind us from start to finish, and it really helped us along. I mean, it was 4 games in 6 nights. It was a tough grind for both teams. They've got some real quality players, and we were able to get it done.
Take a look at about the fact that there's redemption in the game. Yesterday, Benoit takes a penalty, maybe changes the flow of the game. Tonight he gets the game winner.
I mean, it's playoff hockey. You got to have a short memory, and you got to move on. And obviously, in last night's game, we weren't happy with our second period. After the game, we all said we turn the page, we move on, and that's what we did. We had a good meeting tonight and a good plan moving forward, and guys went out and executed and worked real hard.
What is it about this group that allows them to be so successful in Game 7s, 4-0 in the last 3 years?
That's my first one.
But what you've seen from this current group, I mean, even today, coming off a bad loss yesterday, did you sense anything? Was there a calm in the room that?
Well, I sense that we've got some real good leaders today who, obviously talked to their teammates and just did what they were supposed to do. Is tell them from past experience that the important thing is to focus on the process, stick to the plan, and that's what our guys did.
Do you see any benefit from this quick turnaround that you guys are going to face?
Well, we're getting on the plane tomorrow, and we're going to have our normal meetings on game day that we usually do. We're going to prepare that tonight and tomorrow during the day, and we're battle tested, and we're ready for the next series.
Rick didn't score, but it seemed like he had an extra gear going tonight.
I mean, I know a lot of times there's a lot of emphasis being put on the score sheet, but he made so many big plays tonight. He made so many big defensive plays at the right time that those are just as important as a goal.
When you're rotating Faust and Miller and Carcillo in and out of the lineup, how challenging is it to sort of get the pulse of the series and know which direction you want to go in your lineup?
That's part of coaching. You got to figure out what you feel is best for the group. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Can there be anything to getting through a tough first round series like this against the team you're so familiar with, kind of liberating you as you move on to the second round a little bit, just the pressures of getting through the first round?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Philly was a real tough opponent. I think moving forward, we know that we can play a real strong game at both ends of the rink. In pressure moments, but we know. I mean, if you look on paper, Pittsburgh's probably one of the best teams in the league, and they were 15 or 20 points ahead of us in the regular season. So we're going to have our hands full there.
You split through 4 games with 10 games this season. What stood out to you from those 4 games?
They're a good team. They got a lot of skill. They got some of the best players in the league.
You want to play them 5-on-5 as much as you can?
I think we'd like to play any team 5-on-5. You know, we feel real good about the way we play in our game, and I think we proved that again tonight. Thanks, guys.